The Silent Roar is more than a story about lions and their struggles. It is a world with its own rules, beliefs, and hidden dangers, a world where survival, faith, and strength collide. To understand the Silent Roar universe, let's break it into different categories. The world of the Silent Roar is similar to our own, but nature doesn't always follow the rules we know. Frozen seas, glowing crystal caves, luminous water, and glowing mushrooms create landscapes both beautiful and dangerous. Every part of this world shapes how animals survive and interact, and the environment itself often influences the choices, conflicts, and stories of its inhabitants. Animals in this universe are divided into two groups: carnivores, such as lions and hyenas, and many others are sentient beings. They can think, speak, form societies, and follow belief systems. Prides, clans, and cultures exist only among these carnivores. Herbivores, or plant-eating animals, do not speak and do not form societies. They live by instinct rather than culture, belief, or tradition. While they are part of the natural balance of the world, they do not take part in its social or spiritual structures. This distinction defines how the Silent Roar universe functions and why its stories focus on carnivores. Not all prides and clans believe the same things, and these differences shape alliances, rivalries, and war. Most prides and clans form alliances only with their own kind. Lions ally with lions, hyenas with hyenas, wild dogs with wild dogs. Crossing those boundaries is rare, and often viewed with suspicion or outright hostility. The Obsidian Pride rejects all gods and belief systems. Others believe in false gods and others believe in the Creator. Other prides see rulership differently. The Willow Pride, ruled by a powerful main lioness, honors royal bloodlines and tradition. Her pride uses the titles princess and prince, believing leadership is not just strength, but legacy, dignity, and guidance. The Sanctuary Pride follows faith in the Creator, and each lion is bonded with a bird companion, guiding and supporting them. The Laughing Shadow Clan, a hyena clan, follows the false goddess Zirathra, making them unpredictable and dangerous. Long ago, many prides followed what was known as Pride Law, an ancient code believed to govern all lions. According to this law, a pride could only have 1 to 4 males, and only males were permitted to rule. Females could not hold the throne. The king's duty was to protect the pride from nomads, sometimes called rogues. If the king was killed or driven out, the nomad who took over became king, but only after removing the former king's cubs. Across the lands, modern prides have changed. Some have no kings at all, others are ruled by a queen alone. Some are led by a bonded pair, a lion and lioness ruling as equals. There are even prides where every lion has a bonded partner, creating a balanced circle of leadership rather than a strict hierarchy. Some still cling to pride law, believing it is the only true way, while others see it as a relic of a harsher age. The old law still exists, but now it is only one version of pride life. The world of lions has grown far more complex than it once was. Humans exist in the Silent Roar universe, but most animals do not understand them. To wild carnivores, humans are called ground rattlers, a name born from fear, caution, and mystery. Some animals are raised by humans. These animals, known as stray-borns, can understand human speech, habits, and tools. Some stray-borns even learn how to manage livestock, but this is extremely rare, making those who can truly unique. Stray-borns are often looked down upon or distrusted by wild carnivores, who see them as outsiders or too close to humans. Their knowledge and abilities mark them as unique, but stray-borns learned certain practices from observing humans, and over time some of these behaviors became practical survival methods and cultural traditions. One rare example is guiding and protecting herd animals within abandoned or maintained human enclosures. They do not farm in a human sense or use tools or wear clothing. Instead, they may guide herds toward grazing areas or water, keep them together, return them to fenced safety, and guard them through the night. This reflects instinct, stability, and learned responsibility rather than ownership. Animals commonly associated with this practice include goats, sheep, and cattle. In some regions, stray-borns may also influence or travel alongside native herds such as wild beasts, though these are not controlled or contained. Animals raised around stray-borns may tolerate their presence, while others remain cautious due to natural predator instincts. This behavior is uncommon, and most wild carnivores neither understand nor practice it. And that's a look into the world of the silent roar, a land shaped by belief, strength, survival, and legacy. This universe is always growing, and not every story has been told yet. Some parts remain unknown, waiting to be explored through the characters and their journeys. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this world.